Here we go again.
The king. Again, the world.
We will win this. For the sake
Falling
of our
back.
world.
I was saving
Good
this.
help. I owe you. That helped us out.
In the name of justice, warrior!
Wait, it didn't double it.
Not now. Are you prepared?
Honk.
I'm ready whenever.
Berserker!
Julio left him wide open. Let's hit that
Right
new
as
weakness.
power. I got my own tricks.
Nice, that is.
To anxiety.
So annoying.
This should work.
Thanks. Helpful as ever.
I owe
Nice
you one.
boy.
In the name of... I call upon royal power within. I'll cut you down.
Right on target. Nice one,
Stains,
Skull.
you better be ready.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
How about this? Our new world and its ideals have no need for you.
Mustn't settle for the easy way. Allow me to use
you
this.
I owe you.
Thanks. The world of old and its people. Hack and slash. Perish.
Who should I beat out? All right. Get wrecked.
I feel so heavy.
I know what you're thinking.
Still you defy me.
Vidjartha.
I got my own tricks. Our new world and its ideals have no need.
I was saving this.
Thanks.
My thanks. That helped us out.
The world of warrior and its people.
Right on target. Nice
Stains.
one, Skull. Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
This should work.
Helpful as ever.
Much thanks.
I owe you one.
There is
Advance it to the rear. Now accept your fate. There, forward. Oh, power of kings. Slash!
Tekunda.
Fight a losing battle. The inequity. Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
What? Is he trying to swallow those people? Wait, they're puppets? I'm sensing deadly magma in the
Warrior!
puppets. Attack him before he swallows
Hack and
more.
slash.
I'm ready.
Berserker!
The puppet's magma's
Behold.
fading.
I walk a come forth, royal soul. How about this?
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility?
200 to all.
This should work.
That helped.
I owe you.
Wait, that's 400. Whoops.
Thanks.
Wrong consumable. Oh, 200 doubles.
I know what you're thinking.
Now that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman. That's it.
Are you prepared? Tougher than I thought. Our new world and its ideals.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
Let's go. I've got my own tricks.
See? Then again, 'tis best
I
used.
knew you'd help.
My thanks.
That helped us out.
The world
No
of
holding
old
back.
and its
They die
people
hard.
You better be ready.
perish.
Yeah.
Focus on Basilio.
I see your game.
Fight a losing battle.
Vitus power. How about this?
Perhaps this suits me best. Allow me to use this.
I owe you.
Oh, the mana recovery though on
Thanks.
that.
Now, what's... Hack and slash. Tougher than I thought. Berserker!
Right in their weak spot.
It's okay.
Beat him down,
We can
Basilio.
I've got my own tricks.
Shatter!
Now that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
A wise choice.
Warrior!
They die hard.
All right, world and its ideals.
Right in their weak spot.
Let's stay
Beat
calm.
him down, Basilio.
How about this?
Let us clean up this mess. Falling back to the vanguard. No, I need distance. I was saving
help.
this.
Helpful as ever.
I owe you one.
In that, I call upon royal power within. Stay. Come here.
Behold, I walk a roy. Let's go. With healing power.
My thanks.
Quite a boon.
That helped us out.
You struggle. Shatter!
I see your game.
You defy me.
Now accept your fate. There's a better way. No. I leave it to you.
In the... Berserker!
Hey, focus on Basilio.
The fuck he missed! You bastard!
A tough one.
Shatter!
I know what you're thinking.
Basilio, nice dodge.
I'll use this.
Thanks.
I owe you. Thanks.
There is no
Are you
power.
prepared? Not done yet.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing. I won't hold back. I've got my own tricks.
Be neither Tim. A wise choice.
I shall vanquish
World and
evil.
its ideals.
Hack and slash.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Berserker!
The puppet magic, baby. Right in their
How
weak
about
spot.
this?
Beat him
I'll
down.
use what I must. Now we strike. People. Rancor.
Are you prepared?
You better be ready. I will fight with pride. Drink! The magic seed! Damn it!
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Basilio's been hit with some kind of status ailment. No, a bunch of them.
Of course he has.
Allow me to use this.
Helpful as ever.
That helped us out.
I shall vanquish evil.
Ideals
They die hard!
Yes! The puppet's Magla's baiting! Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio!
I've got my own tricks.
Huh. Perhaps this suits me best. I was saving
Thanks.
this.
My thanks!
I owe you one.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
No holding back!
The puppet's Magla's baiting! Right on target! Nice one, Stroll!
My world!
All right, here we go.
World! You will be a...
Look at all that Magla! Come on, this has to work! Look at
I
all
need
that Magla.
distance.
But still, we can't afford to lose!
I'll use this.
That helped.
Helpful as ever. Thanks.
The world of old and its people.
I call upon royal power within!
Right on target! Nice one,
Awesome
Stroll!
souls, do your thing!
Basilio left him wide open!
Behold.
Let's
By
hit
this
that
power.
new weakness!
I've got my own tricks.
There is no power in your fantasy.
A wise choice.
No holding
World
back!
and its ideals have no need for you.
Hack and slash!
Out!
Come here!
Right in their weak spot!
Behold.
Beat him
Come
down,
forth,
Basilio.
royal soul. Maybe not. Let's go. Is there another way? Prince! Better be sure. This'll do.
I owe you.
Much thanks.
That helped us out.
Huh. Perhaps this suits me best. Allow me to use
Thanks.
this.
Helpful as ever. Thanks.
Warrior! Feel true terror. Give in to anxiety. Shatter!
I don't have the best memory.
Question mark?
Shatter!
Now that's finesse! Beautiful
Uh-oh.
dodge, Heisman! His aura's overpowering! It's making it harder to fight! Just hold on!
I'll use
That
this
helped.
one.
I owe you.
My
What?
thanks.
Fixing his head to Shakao?
That's no good.
Shatter!
Ah! Pocket sand!
Shatter!
I know what you
Is
think.
everyone okay?
A losing
Gotta
battle.
heal up! You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
With healing power.
Helpful as ever.
Quite a boon.
I owe you one.
Basilio
There
can't
is
remember
no
his moves.
power
Better cover
in
him
your
for now.
fantasy.
This should work.
Thanks.
Our
Heisman!
new
They cut your
warrior
speed!
ideals
So be
have
careful!
no need for you.
Hack and slash!
All right. Get
Hey! Focus on Basilio!
missed!
Oh, my mind fades.
Shatter!
Holy shit, Basilio, you are throwing so hard.
It's looking pretty rough.
This
Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Excess Magla's all gathering together.
Damn it!
Shatter! Shatter!
I see your
Basilio's
game!
down! Someone get him up and fighting!
Holy
Basilio
fuck.
got knocked out!
Basilio.
Take this! Look at all that mag life.
I need
Still,
distance!
We can't afford to lose!
He actually threw so fucking hard.
Allow me to use this!
I owe you.
I owe you one.
In the name of warrior! Come here!
Basilio left him wide open!
It's okay.
Let's
Come
hit
forth,
that knee
royal
pieces.
soul!
Perhaps this suits me best. Not now. A favor, if I may.
Warrior world and its ideals have no need.
I'll cut you down!
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio!
Prince!
Let's try this.
Helpful as ever.
Quite a boon.
Thanks.
Feel true terror. Give in to anxiety. Shatter!
Too easy.
Fight a losing battle.
And away.
Try to heal up!
And welcome.
Aura's overpowering! It's making it harder to fight! Just hold on!
I'll use this!
That helped.
I owe you.
That helped us out.
This heralds a new
Since Magla's all gathering together!
Strength is fading.
shatter.
Nice.
Warrior.
Right in their weak spot.
Behold,
Beat him down,
I won't
Basilio.
hold back! I've got my own tricks.
You think yourself equal to a wise choice.
There is no
Are you
power
prepared?
in your fantasy.
Hack and slash.
I will fight with pride.
This should work.
My thanks.
My thanks.
I owe you one.
Shatter.
Fuck that sandstorm.
Shatter. Still, you defy me.
Tis best
I
you.
knew you'd help.
I owe you. Thanks. I can't.
Warrior.
All right.
Right in their weak spot.
It's okay.
Beat him down,
We can do
Basilio.
this. Come forth, royal soul, with healing power.
My thanks.
Quite a boon.
I owe you one.
Our new world and its ideals.
I'll use what I must. I leave it to you.
There is no
Warrior.
power in
Hack
your
and slash.
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
My limbs feel heavy.
Shatter.
Oh shit.
Too slow.
Fight a losing battle.
Stroll's been hit with a sickness. We're in
Here I
trouble
go.
with him weakened.
You're
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
Let's try this.
I owe you.
Our new world and its ideals have no need for you.
A wise choice.
I call upon royal power within!
Right on target.
Oh,
Nice one, Stroll.
I won't hold back! We're not out of this yet!
My thanks!
Much thanks.
that helped us out.
The world of old and its people shall
Face me!
perish.
No. Do I overuse he? Too much? Advance it! He? Some darker arts.
In the name... I'll cut you down!
Feel true terror. Shatter! Shatter!
Oh, please!
Blunder!
Holy shit. We couldn't avoid it.
That's not good.
Stroll!
Forgive me.
Someone get him back on his feet!
Shatter!
Now that's finesse! Beautiful dodge, Heisman! His aura's overpowering! It's making it harder to fight! Just hold on!
No, not items. To the rear.
Stroll got knocked out! Can anyone get him back on his feet?
I'll hang back.
Come forth, royal soul!
Let us clean up this mess. This should work.
I live to see another day. No holding back! Hack and slash!
Right on target!
I'm
Nice
ready
one,
whenever.
Stroll.
Here I go.
Berserker!
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio!
With healing power!
Helpful as ever.
My thanks.
I owe you one.
Why? The
What's happening?
Fuck, I had to swap him out.
Shatter! Shatter!
Nice repel.
The rest is
Leave
yours!
it to me! By the swan. Join with me!
No, I don't have the utility.
Perhaps not this.
Shit.
Behold! We stand together!
Let my power support you!
The world of old
Berserker!
and its
Right in their weak spot.
Behold.
Beat him down, Basilio!
I walk a royal path! Come forth, royal soul!
Is there another way?
By this power! How about this?
Our new world and its ideals have no need for you.
No, to the rear guard! I'll use this. Thanks.
Shatter!
Only a flesh wound.
Oh, the fucking sand.
Shatter!
Too many people knocked out
I'm
here.
coming.
We've got to get back on track, or this'll get ugly.
The rest is up
Please
to
leave
you.
this to me.
Come on,
I shall
not like
take my
this.
fullest power.
Someone, help! Hang in there!
Thanks!
I'll pay you back double.
My spirit is unbroken.
Captain,
Observe
they
to save the
slowed you
ground.
down.
Knight! Let justice prevail. Strike me if you dare.
Feel true terror.
Oh shit.
Shatter!
Basilio's looking pretty rough. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? His aura's overpowering. It's making it harder to fight. Just hold on.
I shall disengage.
Ready.
Basilio's
I will
about
fight
to
with
collapse.
pride.
Get him healed up.
We're looking good here.
Captain,
Every
they've slowed you
summoner.
down.
I must do something.
That helped.
I owe you one.
Quite a boon.
Shatter!
Too
Is
slow.
everyone okay? Try to heal up.
Oh, thank God he
You all
dodged
hurt
that.
bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
Let us switch.
Leave it to me!
Basilio,
I
we've
won't
got you
die
moving
easily.
slower.
Use now, think later.
Prince! We're not out of this yet.
That helped us out.
Much thanks.
I owe you.
Captain,
I shall
they've
fight. I shall
slowed you down.
vanquish evil. I'll cut you down!
Right on target. Nice
Forward.
one, Stroll.
Falling back. Now accept your fate. No. I'll use this.
I knew you'd help.
Thanks. My thanks.
Who should I be? Here I go!
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
This'll do it.
I owe you one.
My thanks.
Helpful as ever.
I see your game.
That's finesse.
Nice.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Are you prepared?
Right on target.
Be
Nice one,
neither
Stroll.
timid nor arrogant.
Look at this one.
'Tis best you.
That helped.
Thanks. I owe you.
Captain,
Stay
they've slowed
insane
you
in a
down. Right in their weak spot. Beat him down,
won't hold
Basilio.
back. We can do this.
That helped us out.
Quite a boon.
My thanks. Now, no holding back! Hack and slash!
A defensive stance.
Okay, let's... You're out of here.
Better conserve. I can take it.
A world born of fantasy. It must not be. Feel true terror. The Parapus, a foolish people haunted by despair. Be gone from this world.
He's got a power that can wipe out an entire tribe. We have to do something.
Shatter!
Take this! His aura's overpowering.
Warrior!
It's making it hard
shall vanquish evil. Not done yet.
Perhaps this suits me best.
You got this.
You face Hulkenberg!
Captain, they've slowed you down!
Has it come to this?
Knight! No. There!
I knew you'd help.
Much thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Shatter! Shatter!
Blunder!
Switch with me!
Okay, I'll take care of this.
Captain,
can't
they've
afford
slowed you
warrior.
down!
They die hard.
Allow me to use this.
I owe you.
I owe you one. I'm ready.
Come here!
Right in your weak spot. Beat him
Come
down,
forth,
Basilio.
royal soul, with healing power.
Quite a boon.
My thanks.
Thanks.
In the name of... I call upon royal power within. I'll cut you down.
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
I stand ready.
Shatter! Shatter!
That's embarrassing.
Shatter!
I know what you're thinking.
Dash, Basilio.
Yes!
Nice dive.
Yes!
All right.
Let's go!
My world!
Ah, let's fucking go! Holy shit, that took so long.
But why? Why is it still beyond me?
Freedom!
Dawn breaks.
Look!
Clear.
He's done it! He's finally beaten
Blue,
Luis!
sunny skies. Wait, that's my face? Yeah, ugly ass statue.
Does this mean he's won? I'm not dreaming this.
He did it.
Not yet.
What?
I have my ideals.
No shot! Does this game ever fucking end?
Everyone's fighting their fear and anxiety.
Am I
Nobody
fighting
knows
Super
for sure
God
what's right.
next?
And even through all that, the people have declared you king!
We fight for more than justice. Show him our will against his. Show him the fall of his world.
Hold fast to your ideals! 'Tis your sworn duty as king!
You've wielded the power of kings. It's time to stop following their footsteps. Now it's your turn to take your place with them.
Your fantasy is naught but lies!
What? What's going on?
Now, die!
We know. Fantasy is more than an empty dream. It's a dream. With the power to change the world!
Oh shit! Oh! That's me!
Damn you!
Yeah, fuck you, bozo. Let's see you run away this time. I should watch my words because he'll probably find a way. Complete all quests. Oh shit! It actually is the end.
That must be the Lord that governs Utopia and all worthy champions. The hero's archetype. The king. I see. At long last, fantasy has become a force that frees people from anxiety. A harbinger of change for a deadlocked reality.
Yeah. You weren't saying that an hour ago, you bozo. Fucking fade off. Oh, Olge.
The people have chosen my son. With that, my tremendous gamble hath borne fruit. Thus it is that my duty here draws to a close.
And now, the novel you wrote with such passion will finally begin a new chapter.
This voice... Is that...
That's his
could
wife.
It be?
That's his disembodied
How?
wife.
While flames swept through the sanctum, I cast a final spell to abandon my body and survive in soul. I became an immaterial being among the fairies. I had to, so I might provide guidance to the child on his most perilous path.
This does not sound like the same voice. It sounds like a different voice.
The power of the archetypes. Was that your doing?
No. All I did was awaken them to it. My voice carried the words they needed to hear. That power is no great and rare treasure. It is something that might be grasped by anyone with the will to change the world. And anyone has the power to change the world. Those children proved as much. Now, that boy has grasped the courage of a warrior. All dragons who still roamed the continent have fallen by his hand. For what greater embodiment of the impossible is there than a dragon? And he now possesses the power and will to quell those forces.
I see. Then he is not so weak a child that I must hold his hand. I am truly sorry. I lost all the power I once knew. I saw the sanctum burn, and you. I lost you.
Saddies.
Once they took our child from me, all my remaining hope went with him. And so I placed my faith in the royal magic. I believed that if this world would choose him, there would still be hope.
This shall do. That boy's fight, and ours, is finally over. The people no longer need some mystic relic or some lofty magics to soothe their fears. They have found the strength to overcome it within, provided they can turn their anxiety into strength and never stop walking toward the unknown. Reality will ever
congrats, Gabe.
change.
That's
Their
big.
world shall be one full of possibility.
This isn't about the throne anymore. It marks the beginning of a new era, led by those who are truly worthy of the people's trust. Almost the appointed time now. The day is dawning on a new king's reign. And with it, my true passing. However, if I may truly end my life with pride in my boy and my love at my side, I've no regrets.
It's been a long road to this moment, hasn't it?
It has indeed. But for our son, a new journey now begins.
Goodbye, Dad.
Heed me, all people of the kingdom. Dawn breaks, and the appointed hour hath come.
He speaks. With the announcement of our new king, everything finally ends.
I now settle the long-contested succession to the throne. They who hath gathered the most faith from their subjects amassed, they who have overcome this fierce contest, the throne's new sovereign, I now reveal. Behold, your new king of your kingdom united.
Me. Oh shit! Big head.
Look! It's him! Yeah!
Yay! Look! Look, that's him, isn't it? He won!
He certainly did, love. He really did. Oh, I still can't believe it. That boy pulled it off. His Majesty.
I'm coming for you next,
the
Fabian.
new King.
You better get used to your title as the queen.
The new king is Count Luis.
You can't just crown his son after all. That's cheating, that is. Rise up, people! Riot!
Also,
Disorderly
Katharina.
conduct will not be permitted.
Settle down. The tournament is over. Our new king has been decided, and the royal capital falls under His Majesty's rule. Threaten it, and you shall face the wrath of the crown theocracy's warrior monks.
Godot, no one even knows who you are.
Bloody fantastic. They really did it. Quietude descended once again upon the royal capital, and the day of the new king's coronation arrived.
Oh shit. Little time skipperoo.
Boy, coronation really crept up on us. There's a lot of people in the crowd.
Don't tell me you're nervous. After everything we survived already, stage fright should be nothing for you.
Where's my kingly outfit? I'm not nervous.
No, I'm not nervous.
Should have known. Fearless as always. Don't get too complacent out there, though.
Your newfound dignity suits you well, Your Highness. Ah, but I suppose you have outgrown that title. Your Majesty.
Oh.
Yes. That
Is that
too
how it
suits
works?
you well.
The king is the majesty, the prince is the highness? Didn't know that.
By the way, saw some of them Senate fat cats hovering about, acting like they've been supporting us from the start, of course. Always on the winning side, eh?
Better than the alternative, no? Especially since we've got some Luis diehards among the people.
I hear that many are concerned about his proficiency with statecraft. To be honest, I'm not so sure myself.
Juna will stand as moderator.
Wait, what? Statecraft? What the fuck is statecraft? Also, I'm gonna quickly use the restroom. I'll be right back, chat. One moment.
At the podium. His Majesty will only be asked for a few brief answers.
Alright, fair.
First, the people would know how you aim to lead them. How will you respond to that, Your Majesty?
I'm not sure how I'll rule.
In all honesty, I don't know what I can do for the country just yet. I'm still inexperienced. But I'll strive to do my utmost, with all of you at my side.
That's fine. The people have about had it with pompous monologues. Better to say what you mean with determination.
Still, there are a lot of people in the crowd who have never supported you. How are you going to respond to them?
Can I ask how you are able to stay 24 hours streaming? What you do, all? Crack.
I know mutual understanding will come slowly. I'll just have to keep doing everything I can for them.
You went from a nobody to the top seat in the nation. No need to puff up and bluster anymore, what? You'll do fine.
A ruler must only stand tall. The rest is not done alone. We are with you.
Indeed. And we're no strangers to more practical work. Whatever our tasks, I'm sure we can handle them.
Well, it's time to make your first appearance as our king.
Can I have a more kingly outfit?
Let us brace ourselves.
I look like a fucking pleb.
I'll do my best.
Well, let's go. To His Majesty, the new king!
All right, a warm welcome, please! His Majesty, the new king!
Alien forehead.
Your Majesty, you're so young!
Please. My king, your subjects would hear how you intend to lead them.
Relax, okay? Take it easy and use your own words.
Wait, Gallica can just tell me the script in my ear.
As a ruler, I've much to learn. I cannot say what I'll accomplish. And yet, I believe the world can change by our hand. And to that end, I will face any odds.
Now, Your Majesty, a few more words. Naturally, some under your rule now supported other people in the race. How do you respond to their voices?
Execute them on
There
the
will be
spot.
times I let you down. I know that. Only results can prove my intent. But still, even should you oppose your king, you can always believe in your own future. I will make sure of it.
Yeah, that was kind of a good speech. This guy seems like a pretty good king. Okay.
A nation where dreams and fantasies are always in reach. Will surely be a challenge.
We'll make it happen.
There you go. If you can pull that off, you'll be the finest king we've known. Well then, this is it. Your attention, please.
Oh, that's an yo!
No lord remains.
My
for you to
royal
kneel before.
drip.
Please take the crown with your own hands, my king.
That's a nice crown.
Ah, long have I awaited the arrival of this day.
Okay. And? Oh, it's not on autoplay.
This journey has reached its end. He came to know the goodness of a hero's heart, and became the king his people had always hoped for. But as this journey ends, so another begins. I'd like you to watch over him on his path for a little longer yet. 1 year has passed since the arrival of the new king.
Oh, wow, a little time skip. 1 year, huh?
Hey, heard the news? They're finally reopening that mage academy that got closed down.
You don't say. The famous one deep in the Montario Mountains. Really? I'm impressed. It only took them a year.
They've even paved a proper mountain road. And get this, their headmistress is none other than Lady Juna.
What? The songstress?
Well, she is one of the king's 6 partisans. If she managed to help save the world from Luis, I expect she knows a thing or two about magic. Sounds like they plan to fully open the magic researchers' findings to the people, too. Quite a turn from when the late Sanctifex banned it.
I'm actually somewhat disappointed that the ruins of the Mage Academy were not an optional side dungeon.
Makes sense to me. After the clash between His Majesty and Luis last year,
It was pretty lame that it was
everyone
just a
knows you don't really
backdrop
need an igniter to
during
use
the
magic.
fight against
And
Rella.
that's just today's news. It's surprise after surprise ever since us church folk got the boot from the palace. Even the Royal Knights. Their leadership was bound to the church more than anything, and now he's out on his ear too. And replaced by Sir Jaime Noctul, no less. You believe that? The Royal Knights, led by a Ujif of all things. Though he's one of the 6 partisans himself. When he speaks, everyone listens. No one's about to
Everyone
complain.
listens to the
Even
rat.
Parliament now invites citizen representatives to hearings. Strange to think we'd been deaf to the voice of the people until now. It's unbelievable, compared to the days of the autocrats. How swiftly the times change, eh?
Credit where it's due. I think it's thanks to His young majesty. Remember last year's coronation? Unprecedented, that. Saw heroes of all different tribes celebrating the king's victory. Celebrating among the common folk, even. They tell me some of the younger aristocrats have taken to calling it the Great Reconciliation. It really is a tragedy, what happened to his father, the king. But considering how his sons turned out, I hope he's at peace.
Indeed. Yet the real test is still to come. The first year has seen a lot of good, but we've still got our share of problems.
Such as? Wait, that's me.
Speaking of His Majesty, I've also heard some folks saying they've seen a boy wandering around these parts who looks just like him. You don't suppose?
You talking shit?
Ah, can't be. Without his escorts? Besides, what business would a king have in this place?
Suppose you're right.
He's He's an everyday kind of guy.
Mountains upon mountains of appeals from the people. How many days will this take to sort?
After all the trouble you took to flee politics. And somehow you're now the preeminent ladyship of your house. Such is fate.
Despite everything, this year has passed in surprising peace, hasn't it? Honestly, with the royal scepter disappearing like that, I feared more dissent.
Perhaps after Luis, they swore they could never let that happen again. Either way, more and more are dealing with conflicts calmly and openly. Promising.
It promises that I'll have an eternally cluttered desk.
Here, Your Majesty. I've brought in the next load.
The fuck is that? Paperwork?
And there we go. Not half bad, right?
I hate paperwork.
Isn't the king supposed to be here?
When did he? I've said countless times not to leave unannounced.
All this decoration doesn't suit me. How'd Luis and Forden put up with all this damn finery? Your Majesty? Are you here? Juna's back from her inspection.
Apologies, Troll. I'll look for him now.
Wait, I'm coming with you.
Oh, good grief. Some things never change. Not that they should.
I'd say life has changed plenty for us. Yet somehow our captain's same as he ever was.
That whole bit looks too big for me. It's a sick ass crown though.
And then, well, I might have got a bit too fresh with them stuck-up Saintists. But those bloody church folk been looking down on us for years, you know? Still, it was other Saintists what stepped in to keep things peaceable too. I reckon they're not all bad. Guess me cogs.
Who is this dude yapping?
They lost both their Santifex and the Saint Lady last year. Got their own struggles, I expect. Not like it excuses all of them or makes me want to go up and shake a saint's hand, but it really puts some perspective on it.
It was good talking to you, too.
You know what, lad? You're all right. You ever need some good, honest work? I'll get you squared, eh?
I should have known you'd be wandering around without your escorts again.
Babe!
How is it? Being able to hear the city's honest thoughts. If you told them you're the king, it'd knock them sideways. Sorry you ended up coming all this way. Maria's actually out on an errand right now.
Oh man, the kid's not around. Oh, that's too bad. I guess it's just me and you. Oh, what a shame.
I see. That's too bad.
Are you that disappointed? She's a lucky one for such company. Either way, let's keep your head down. You know what happens when you're too obvious about this. Sooner or later, the Lady Captain of the Royal Guard...
Oh, there you are. I knew we'd find you here, for crying out loud.
Phew. So you were here.
Speak of the devil.
Let us return, Your Majesty. And I thought I had informed you that Juna would be back from her expedition today.
I have a few stops left in the city, though.
You do know I practically sprinted out the gates to find you. 'Tis settled. I shall come with you on every excursion.
Not dressed like that, you won't. You know how we like snooping around, inconspicuously.
Point taken.
He'll be fine. His Majesty is not about to fall prey to some alleyway scoundrel, surely.
Wait, what if I get
Right, Your
stabbed in an
Majesty.
alleyway?
If you see
That
Maria
could happen to
about,
anyone.
do slow down for a chat. She'll be shattered if she finds out she just missed you.
Fine. Now, Your Majesty, once your business here is finished, please make sure you return to the palace with all swiftness.
All right.
Let's go.
What the fuck? And I'm a little closer to the end.
Hey?
Listen to the people.
Come now.
I must know about your whereabouts at all times.
Of course.
I are beginning my pride as a knight to that journey. I was but a wanderer searching in vain for the prince. Through you, I learned he lived, and in the end, it was your ascent to the throne I
And
supported.
so-
I never tire of the faces that the young guards make when I tell them the time you acted as witness to my duel. Not only my duel with Rodan, but the journey we undertook, you were the reason I could endure the fight to the end.
Well,
They know they protect not just a king, but a ruler who stands beside his people and hears their voices in clarion
this
truth.
I vow.
What do you want to do?
All right, then.
You're not serious.
So, we meet again.
The mustard people.
All right, then.
Pleasure to see you.
Alonso. Well, it's been a year since your coronation, but I see you've become apt at sneaking away from your palatial duties. Has it? Hadn't noticed. How kingly an answer. Never missing an opportunity to display how capable you are. Most of the agitators are the kind of scum that stirs pots in hopes they might benefit from the country's turmoil. Something I couldn't handle, of course, all in a day's work for royal adjutant to the Citizens' Council. Quite an ally I've made, I should hope. I wonder if my mother would be the slightest bit proud to see who I've become, that I'm doing my damnedest to use my talents for good.
Yes.
I hope so. I was such a problem child. I'd like to make this country where honest folk like my mother can be
Now
happy.
that you mention it.
Do you remember Datura, my hometown's landowner? He told me to send you his regards. He since confessed his crimes and is awaiting trial.
Thank you.
You're curious what I look like in my true form? Yo! I'd be happy to oblige, but let's save that for later. No, I want to see his gnome form. You've been known.
This place has really changed.
Yo.
Inspecting again seems a right pain to me, but I appreciate you going through all the effort.
Hey.
I wish I had something to report, but I don't. That's what happens when you make a guy like me captain in the Tradian Brigade. Bit of mouthful in it, still not used to calling myself a captain. Besides, we've even taken in some survivors from Luis's troops, you know, but don't you worry, I've got two eyes on them even when I ain't looking.
But
The way I see it, they weren't the ones trying to make the world worse. I just gotta show them how power's supposed to be used, yeah? We owe it to you that there's less discrimination. In the city these days, fewer and fewer turn into the life of crime. If Del could see Grand tried today, his eyes would bug out, and not just Del, a lot of guys who didn't make it. Yeah, they wish they could have seen it for themselves. We built this piece with a lot of blood and tears. So I say, those of us who made it this far owe it all to him.
Thank you.
What now?
Yo, look at Heismay's fit. Wait, he's actually the Drip Gersamote right now. How is the game? Long and still going.
Oh.
I see your king's out on some personal business. I believe Hulkamore was searching for you.
Just.
And I who smiles is surely a myth. There was of course, some opposition at first, but the more heart-to-heart talks I've had, the more accepting they've become. They needn't look further than the outcast who became their
True.
king. You face no shortage of persecution. Look at you now. Your titles imposed across the nation are no different.
However,
That the king and those around him are of mixed tribes, it has already caused a great shift in sentiment.
Now that you mention it.
yes.
Your coronation has brought that village to greater heights to prove that barriers can be broken. New winds are blowing in every corner of the country.
We shall.
All right then.
Ah, brilliant. Thanks.
All right then.
Oh shit, it's Juna.
My king.
My queen. But not really. Who are you? Bringing in souvenirs? Did you bring me back any souvenirs? Let's just focus on the report. Don't worry, I'll give you the gist.
Well?
The Mage Academy's reconstruction is going swimmingly. Repairs are in full swing. I must say, I'm still surprised you appointed me of all people to be the Academy's headmistress. I shall introduce you to my furry little friend. I scooped him up in the Academy. During the reconstruction, they stumbled on the little guy in some kind of observatory supposedly used by a king. He's wearing the unite around his leg. I'm sure he was being taken care of. There's no way a cat could survive alone in the cold, could he?
So...
Our mysterious kitty is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the Academy. All that knowledge was lost when it fell. It may even be hiding secrets as big as... Wait, I wonder if it's the cat from Academia. I think it's the Dragon Temple or the Sanctum. Oh, and I'm keeping the cat. Feels like fate.
Speaking of which...
I met up with Murtis. Who's that again?
Oh, hold on.
Ice cold, Your Majesty. Remember the singer who kept trying to take me down a peg a while back? Oh. We both just keep soaring to new heights.
Hey! Hey! Magic. Wait a sec.
Isn't that the cat from Academia? That place was made of magic. How's it here in real life? To say nothing of how he could have survived in a deserted ruin, buried in the snow. That shouldn't be possible, right? I just think he's cute.
That's a good kitty.
I wonder what His Majesty, what more felt when he put this little guy in Academia. The cat tends to himself quietly, utterly impartial to us. The cat don't give a fuck.
All right now.
What brings His Royal Majesty here? Comes to feel the wind on your face too?
Aha!
I know how it is. I have the fancy old title of Chief Engineer of the Kingdom Infrastructure Development Bureau. I can research as I please now. Throw out that stuffy old uniform and came to gaze upon the runner. Wait, he's wearing his old drip. He don't care about new drip. His default drip is drip.
About that.
I feel like I know what you mean when you say something's missing. I rather miss the days of dashing hither and thither in the runner. Not that I'm ungrateful for the gracious title you've given a man who you skulk about. You haven't seen anything yet? One day I'll invent a teleportation device that'll deliver fresh fish straight from Oceania to your palatial plates.
Indeed. That's, however...
All right then.
All right now. Ripping this is.
Ain't this a pickle?
Brigitte! The king himself out browsing the shops? Perhaps I need to draft up a royal certificate of appointment. Tell the world we supply goods to the royal family. That's a little embarrassing. You give me a signed handprint to display on the walls? Just my little joke. We're doing quite well, even without the royal endorsement. Igniter I made at the children's request, the one that lights up with rainbow colors, is selling startlingly well. The store was packed with families and children, and I hold a position where I control the distribution of all manner of goods throughout the kingdom as the head of the Igniter Consortium. I can't help but think that if I had been in this position sooner, then the church's violence or tragedy of the village could have been prevented.
Brigitte.
What matters is how we move forward,
Yes.
though, right? I took up the post after I was nominated by my colleagues. In other words, I suppose that means people have expectations of me. Our new king has changed this country for the better. However, as a former arms dealer, it would be naive to think all weapons can disappear from the world. It's all the more reason I hope the reasons for people to wield them continue to decline.
Speaking of...
Do you remember my dog? I found the ones who took her. Naturally, I considered ending their lives. But there she was. Oh, the dog didn't die.
Come again.
Oh, it's you, Fa.
Greetings.
Were you going about town and listening to what the people have to say? I've come from the Crown Court, where I've been consulting with the people about grievances and disputes as Chief Magistrate.
Well...
Yes, of course.
In the past, we were busy with cases of violence and death, but those have decreased remarkably. As you're undoubtedly aware, in the past, many citizens were sentenced to hang without so much as a trial. I'm pleased to report things are different now. Anyone, regardless of race or status, can tell their side of the story. My brother has been making great strides as a village chief. He rather hated the role before, but he's truly found his calling.
The reason is... Now that you mention it...
The other day, I went to visit Avi's church to inquire with those who are sick about how the kingdom can be more accessible.
Very well. I do believe... because...
Ah, the brother.
Hey.
I left the meeting with the provincial lords. I also preached the Masari teachings. Godot.
May God keep your child.
All right.
Are you surveying the city incognito, Your Majesty? Your escorts would be aghast. Not that I think anyone is truly capable of harming you. As you're aware, faith in the Sanctus Church plummeted after our misdeeds were exposed. I admit we were arrogant and unjust, wicked in custom. But people, bless you. Only the Pope may bless me. Hi, Carapola. That's the question, Silver.
May God keep your child.
Aha!
Oh.
Hello, Your Majesty, as laid back as ever. I myself have been crying like a baby, for I found my position. Chairman of Parliament, quite an unfamiliar one.
This fellow.
A person who speaks the real truth to the public without yielding to authority. That's what my father and I wished for. The country's turned over a new leaf, but there are still many problems to work out.
I'm counting on you.
We're a long way to utopia, but still the first step is as important as the last.
The prince has become magnificent.
Oh, this bastard. Is that Your Majesty? What fortune to bump into you. If there is anything my humble personage may be able to do for you, your radiance, I am at your service. Say but one glorious word, and I shall most happily...
Honestly.
You are.
What brought you to my little dive? I said some rude things to you last year. Told you to keep your elder head down, no hard feelings. Yeah, that guy was kind of a dick.
Amazing.
Hi there!
I suppose I shouldn't be speaking to you so casually. Then again, we were rivals, weren't we? And Caden Workshop's the official workshop of the Palace Engineers now.
Ta then!
Amazing.
And Elder, the king's tribe, won't catch anyone bad-mouthing them now, not openly anyway. What do you think of the current king? In my opinion, he's a victim of the last one.
Now, how did I wind up here?
Bro, I am the king, you idiot.
Oi! Oi!
Hey! Ho, 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 ho! Hey!
Sharp-eyed man.
Dear me!
Restless woman.
Ain't this a pickle?
Hey!
What's the word, Your Majesty? Just one question, if I may. When are you gonna lower the booze prices in this country?
Yeah.
Can't speak for the rest of the country, but you've done right by us parapists. Some chuckleheads out there still try to take their aggression out on us, but they're just venting, probably.
Ain't this a pickle?
Who is this? Traveling with Lady Juna sure was fun. Blag, Your Majesty, what business do you have with a former helmsman like me? What about Juna now? Had the honor of attending to her during her expedition. Actually, I think she's on her way to the palace. Still undecided about you being king and all, but I do appreciate you taking me in.
You've got this under control.
Oh, he was the pilot for Luis's ship. I forgot about that.
Ain't this a pickle?
Yeah, he was a guy who was obsessed. Fucking creep.
How about a fortune?
Stroll, Katharina, and Barden.
All right then.
Ain't this a pickle?
Wait, where's that little shithead kid? Where is he?
That's the way.
Where are you, little bastard? There you are. Whoa, Elda, you really became king. King, hey, king. Oh, king. Hey, you little shit. I'll have you executed.
Oh, very nice.
Ex-candidate Julian. Running around Sunshade Row at this time of year, you must have some particular taste. As you heard, there's unrest across the land and press, as the oppressed are rising in revolt. Perhaps that news had to reach your walled garden here in Grand Trad. Then you realize how your dangerous ideology has become the spark of new threats? The dim-witted of the world only fan the flames with their anxiety.
You're kidding.
Sergeant Gleckham the Great, you're drunk as usual. And then here's a perfect time for a flagon.
Thank you kindly.
Welcome.
Oi there.
Oh. Say there.
Stupendous.
All right then.
Say there.
No, they're all here.
Hello.
G4 Oriana pattern with the suction. You just need better spacebar timing or use a super armor. I know I was quite devoted to Luis. That's one point. Spyro was both overwhelming and alluring. You need to reflect. And I am doing that for what it's worth. It's hardly an atonement, but I'll just try to be straight with you from now on. Not to bring down the mood, I just want to mention I sense something familiar among your supporters. I recognize it because I was the same way. In their eyes, you're a hero who conquered the monstrous Luis.
Indeed.
Let us assume that the people have expectations not of your ideology, but solely of your power.
My oh my.
Right.
If it isn't your majesty, it's been a year since you've ascended the throne, and a quick one at that. Feels like the strife with Luis was a bad dream. Had you asked me then, I would have been wringing my hands about one so young leading the kingdom, but now I'm embarrassed to have thought it. Yo, Goddard is a bro.
My oh my.
Oh-ho.
Your Majesty, it's already been a year since you've ascended, and 1 year since I lost my bid for it. Thinking back, I have no regrets. I'd not have been able to defeat Luis in the end as you did. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It would have been impossible for me and for any of the other candidates, if we're honest. I'm going to believe in your power, Your Majesty. I'll not acquiesce on all fronts, you know. You needn't look further than your 6 partisans, your merry little band. I can appreciate your faith in your inner circle, but to award them all your key posts, why, one might suspect you of collusion. A country requires views from all walks of life, or to put it another way, why not appoint me as your prime minister?
Lovely, that.
That's something.
Your Majesty, no guards with you today? How are things in Martira? It's lively. As head of the provincial lords, there's nothing but good news reaching my ears.
Got to say,
Some lords are like I was once and would rather manage things at their sole discretion, leave things to the people.
Then again, brilliant.
Lovely, that. Lovely.
Very good. Very good.
I had to save Katharina for last.
Say there.
Hey. Talking about the city, are we? Which is to say Hulkenberg is on the hunt. The classic game of cat and mouse. It's been a year since you ascended the throne, but it's like you've hardly changed. Should I be more pretentious?
I mean, no.
That's rich. All that royal blood in you is positively wasted, my friend. What are we to do with you? I actually came out for a bit of a breather myself. I see now that even those at the top had their struggles.
Hey.
Remember our first meeting back at the recruitment center? I, a fallen noble with nothing in my name, and you, a struggling elder traveler. Back then, my only goal was getting ahead. My people were a little more than an afterthought.
Thank you. That's... no. Hey. That's why.
Say there.
Grand, isn't it?
Say,
I love it.
Old Hermitage. Lady Gruiday. You matured a great deal in a short year since I last saw you. Rumors of your rule have even reached the sanctum. The frail child who could do little more than lie on the brink of death has come so far.
But
I just had a rather forceful invitation here from one of your friends, the girl named Juna. Goodness knows how many times she's already come to visit the sanctum.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Become a proper kingdom now, isn't it?
Hiya.
Young man.
The bastard who... It's been a while anyways. Bastard, was it? I apologize for my impertinence, Your Grace. I was once known as Sergeant Xanth. After losing to you, my own men turned on me and threw me into the Oceanus Sea.
I'm left with...
Doing charity work as a member of the brigade under Chief Magnus.
Huh.
Young man.
What the fuck?
You there?
My beloved Catherine.
Hi there.
Katharina. Long time no see.
Oh, right.
Ain't it been? I've been out traveling since I took the reins on Seeker's recon team. Crazy doesn't begin to describe what's beyond the sea. I'm not especially keen on dodging the bloody cannonballs when my ship gets too close. A lot of tension out there, but what country isn't a little tense? You turned it over?
Oh, hold on.
I knew you'd do right by the pair of us, so I bowed out early to give you a fighting chance. All my cohort have found jobs, and some of them have even picked up new skills.
See you soon, I hope.
But don't worry your kingly head, I'll have it whipped up in a report for you.
Aha.
Grand.
Ah, wonderful.
So? That reminds me.
She's happy now.
But
what's up with the book you're carrying around now? Is that the one you've been working on yourself? Maybe That's not even the word for it. If you're the one putting in ink, that means you're gonna make it a reality someday.
Oh, hello there. Oh, right. I suppose now I should call you Your Majesty. You know, I was just telling Papa, even through all that mess, everyone's really been working hard.
Am I keeping my promise properly from back then?
Yes, you beat the villain, and now the city's full of smiles. And I'm sure Papa's smiling down on you too.
That's good. Hearing that from you really lifts my heart.
Don't worry. I'll try to do my part with what I've got. I want to help everyone understand that the world could be a better place if we can join hands with one another. Miss Fabian's fed so many hungry people since things changed. Some of those people even said they found their place there. I think I did too. If we can all change together for the better like that, we'll be closer to Your Majesty's and Papa's dream. And I want to help with something too. I want everyone across the land to be able to smile.
Yes, I expect great things, my trusty advisor.
Yeah. Thank you, Your Majesty. Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
We should be the ones thanking her. Feels like I can see the entire country's future in her
Morning,
smile.
Orne.
Everyone!
Long time no see. How have you been?
As we find ourselves afield, I thought I might visit Alsace myself.
Hold on a tick. Those people there.
Good night, Joker.
Surely not.
Naturally, we're drawing attention. We didn't all have to go at once.
Needn't fuss, old thing. It's been too long since we were all together again anyway.
Lady Tuna, did she really come all this way in a runner? Would have asked His Majesty to pop over and bring you back with a teleport or two.
The unmitigated nerve.
Oh, it's fine. I wanted to take in our country as it is. It's definitely a little rougher outside the capital's walls. There's still traces of melancholia around, and the odd human roaming about.
We're sending soldiers out for every incident we can. But it's not easy to hear the voice of the people from more distant regions.
I guess it's obvious. But just because you're king now doesn't make you suddenly all-seeing.
A lesson I learned last year.
Maybe now a few
In the end, I
bounties
was
to clean
blind
up
to a
the stray
great deal of
humans,
this world.
yes?
Never would have learned if I hadn't pushed out the door and seen it with my own eyes.
A year ago, I would have just said we could fly over ourselves. I mean, let's be real. The capital isn't going to fall apart if we just sneak over for a little tour, is it?
Of course not. We specifically put precautions in place to keep things running.
Yet it has only been 1 year. We cannot be too complacent too soon, lest the dissidents seize on the opportunity.
Oh, there he is! Over there! See? I told you, that's His Majesty, innit?
Innit?
Might have been a bit too obvious.
Oi there, Your Majesty!
You dare hoy the king? You swine!
Hoy!
Steady on, Hulkenberg, calm. You needn't draw steel on the poor fellow. We're the ones who indulged in this little day trip.
Your Majesty, thanks for all you do, really. Have to say, my life's a lot easier now.
There's more work to do every day. But we're in this together. We believe in you.
Everyone's so supportive. Kind of brings back memories from last year.
Rather. It's the sort of thing to get a chap all misty-eyed over the past. What a journey it was.
We really did just leg it up and down the country slaying dragons, eh? Can't believe we actually survived it.
They were dangerous times, but exciting ones too.
When we fought to appease the dragon god, I had no idea we would have to face another 4 dragons.
Nor I. Never thought the day would come when I'd be hailed as a dragon slayer.
I wonder if this dialogue would happen if you didn't
Life
complete
is
the
full of
quest.
surprises.
Right. It was a hard road, but we did have fun together, didn't we?
Looks like we're drawing a crowd. Time to get back to work.
Indeed. A veritable mountain of tasks awaits us, and I will see it crested.
The tutorial is finally over. Time to finally start the game.
And not long after, the new year dawned.
That's there you go.
A journey? Are you really planning on leaving us?
There's more I have to see. With my own eyes.
You want to know what's going on in the world, huh? Well, I guess you are the king.
Sounds like fun, but a daily jaunt down to the slums is one thing, and a proper journey is quite another. You're a king now, lad. You've got the people's expectations on your shoulders. It's all right to just sit on your throne and mind the home front, you know?
I don't care to be kingly.
I don't care to be kingly. That's less important than doing what I need to do.
You're not even concerned? Can't you take this a little more seriously?
Ever the fearless gadabout, eh? Well, I take your point, lad. Magla and the humans make a fine barometer for the anxiety still swirling in the country. So you go out and give it a proper survey, where it is and how much is there. If people can't face their anxieties, they can't keep their eyes forward. And if they can't do that, we'll have a bally hard time moving forward as a nation or a people. So you want to get a better grasp of it all. That's your most important duty as a ruler. That's what you're thinking, eh?
Right.
The most faraway future begins with the belief that it can be realized, so I'll press onward. That's the best I can do.
If that was your plan, you could have just said so.
Sounds like a fine idea to me. A proper spot of fun, besides. Wouldn't expect any less from our king and captain. Well, since I'm the bally court engineer, I've no choice but to come along. I'm the only driver fit to maneuver the Royal Skyrunner after all. And why, you're the Dragon Slayer King, bane of monsters all across the country. When I imagine what sort of wondrous encounters you've got next, well, I'm all agog. Yes, here begins our quest anew. Let us sally forth upon our... hello? Are you not listening to me?
Who? Me?
Sire, you've really got to stop chasing these ideas all on your own. You'll be the death of us.
Once again, sire, I've asked you
Wait, it's the
countless times
35th.
to
It's a
give word if
shit-taking
you're
day.
to leave the castle. Such caprice.
Nurse, don't tell me you called for them beforehand.
Saved us a bit of time, eh? Though, hello, what's this? I count only 2 of the 6 partisans. Short a few spears.
For my part, I believe 'tis unrealistic for all of us to depart the capital together.
Oh, so you've no plans to stop our little adventure, eh?
Hulkenberg and I talked it over. We decided that if you insist on going, we'd rather go with you than stop you.
Are you sure about this?
I was thinking back to our last fight with Luis. So many people supported us, but not for any high-minded ideals or arguments.
They were supporting us because we were actively fighting a monster on their behalf. In the end, people make choices based on their personal experience and emotion. Even if decided justly and supported by prosperity, the people may struggle to trust a king whose face they do not know. An invisible ruler is no cure for their fears.
Right. I'm not opposed to the idea of getting out into the world again. Really, It might be the wisest move to make sure you're a king everyone knows.
Still, this early into the new year? 'Tis never a dull moment in your Majesty's employ.
Bit of a smaller party than we last set out with, huh? But it's a pleasure to be on the road again with you.
Okay, but can we really afford to have both our general and the Royal Guard's captain coming along for this?
'Tis natural course for the Royal Guard to accompany the king. And I trust my corps is not so feeble that it will fall apart in my absence.
We'll make it work. Got to learn to trust others and delegate, right? We'll just have to lead by example.
Right then, let's go.
This is one Yappington party.
You once heard my voice and answered a query in kind. Is fantasy a powerless creation? That timeless question. So long as life remains in the world, we seekers all shall search for our answer. But he will find his. Of that I am certain. And it is thanks to you for believing in and guiding him.
No problem.
That was the true purpose of my royal magic, you know. To seek and obtain guidance from denizens of a land beyond ours. A land that has not yet lost hope. And it was you who answered the call. Armed with your hope, armed with the power of fantasy, you rose in glory. Such courage, such whimsy, and yes, what thrills. You have my sincerest thanks.
Oh.
Feels familiar. It's been far too long.
Aye, the wind feels an echo of days past.
Unusually poetic for you.
They're awful, aren't they? They would have left us behind. Oh.
Well, I'm not certain we're in a position to talk, having followed straight after, saying we could just teleport back.
Well, hey, we figured the kids might want to change your scenery, like.
Wow! Amazing!
Poetic indeed. That the scepter's absence restored order to Magla, and even greenery to the sands.
Oh.
I'll say,
Reverse
I definitely like this view better.
Let's go.
Oh. Oh shit! I have finished the game 4 times now. Damn! Apostas, thank you for the 25 gifted subs. Got a gifted sub. Make sure to thank Matt. Thank you very much for that. I'm gonna guess at the end of this is gonna be the true seeker, and then it's gonna say thanks, and it's gonna be to the true seeker, and then it's gonna say my name at the end of it. Yep, It's gonna say, and thank you to the true seeker, Tony Macaroni. Whisk is actually a goated name. It can't just be this character. Whisk actually sounds like a cool name for a character among the many kitchen appliances that there could be. I think my total playtime was 96 hours? No, sorry, 106 hours. On Steam, yeah. 94 in the actual game and 12 in the demo. So what's your final rating? I give this game a... Holy! I give it a banned food out of 50. Thank you very much for the gifted subs, banned food. Got a gifted sub. Make sure to thank him! I give this game a... No. I give it a 7.3 out of 10. Now I ask why. I thought the story of the game was good, but at some points it got very outlandish. Especially during the big reveal of who the pro tag was. It got very abstract at that point. I thought the music was great, but I think the soundtrack was very small. And there was not a lot of variety of music, even though the few tracks that there were bangers. And for such a long game, the lack of variety in tracks was kind of unfortunate. I thought for the most part, the game was extremely easy, with the exception of getting my ass pummeled by Luis at the end. That was fun. Not the ass pummeling. I liked the build variety, but I didn't like how everyone was kind of pigeonholed to build a certain way due to their royal archetypes, which you figure out way late into the game. The forced grind so you can beat him is lame also. It was not a forced grind. First of all, my pro tag was fucking useless. Second of all, the only reason I had to grind is because I wasted all of my mag on Juna, who I didn't use at all. If you actually look at the save files where I clear Luis versus the one where I stopped, the playtimes are almost identical. You could call it grind all you want, but the difference between me killing Luis and not was being level 75 versus level 73, and it was literally just having the right passives. Not really much of a grind, and the only time in the entire 106 hours where I had to stop and actually kill some enemies around me. I also ended up not using the OP accessories in the end because I thought they were too game breaking. Yeah, I kind of wish there was a respec. It was really kind of fucked up as you got to the end to realize that canonically the pro tag is supposed to be built as strength or magic, and that building deep into any other stat is a trap. I mean, we got by as luck, but like that was so doomed. By the way, what does the regicide difficulty change? I liked the voice acting in the game. I thought it was good. It's pretty much the most British game I think I've ever played in my life. Oh.
Dear guest, from a world I shall never know.
See? I told you, chat.
In your eyes, I know our journey was ultimately a fiction. However, I hope your memories of this fantastical adventure burn as bright in your reality. I hope the promise of our world echoes in you. With all my heart, I hope that fantasy gives you strength.
What's that?
Look at that. The rubble's just bait for tourists now.
I never expected a view like this.
Let's see it all. Let's see the world.
Yeah.
A new journey now beckons. In days of eld, the people prospered and perished in turn. Struck by their ways, I wrote a book of my dearest ideals. A tale of fantasy. In my vision, they placed their trust, and so the kingdom breathed new life.
The strength to believe in the unknown. That can change everything.
Oh, it's Mom and Pa.
Without a doubt, you will face all sorts of trials ahead. But carry onward with all your heart. Onward, fearless, into a world unknown.
Man, that was a great video game adaptation of Tokyo Ghoul. Fantasy lives on.